my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're streaming from today and where you are at this moment. Welcome to Agents Diary, aka Waiting Agents they see for streets. Um, the truth is that today's topic is very, very interesting, and it has to do with the documentation of line titles. And this includes the C of O, the R of O, the Gazette, and others. This is and other documents. So, but what were that it's so prominent here in Nigeria and common right now in land um, acquisition is the R of O and the C of O. So today we're going to be discussing the difference between the C of O and the R of O. That's the certificate of occupancy and the right of occupancy. And before we go into that discussion properly, I will normally start at our usual culture and the way we start up. We always start with an advice. And the advice for today is for us to train up our children so that they will be better equipped than us and become also the best version of themselves. And with this, I believe we're in the right direction already. And we start up. You will ask, what is the difference between the C of O and the R of O? What's the difference between the C of O and the R of O? Of course, there is a huge difference. And I also want us to go into that difference. Um, the C of O is called the certificate of occupancy, and the R of O is called the right of occupancy. The certificate of occupancy has certain features, while the R of O has certain features. This if you're holding the C of O, you are holding the highest land title of the land when it comes to land titles. When you have the C of O, it is the highest. Then the next is the R of O, which is the right of occupancy. One, the C of O is issued by the governor of the state. Just like Abuja, the governor of a state is the president, while he has delegated his power to the minister, which is the minister of the FCT. So the C of O is issued here in Abuja by the minister of the FCT with the representation of the president. While in other states, it is issued by the governor of the state. That is, the C of O is issued by the governor of the state. And the second point of the C of O, or the second strong point of the C of O, is it's you're giving that enablement, or you're giving that that right to occupy the land for 99 years undisturbed. You are given 99 years undisturbed right to occupy the land. That's the second point of the C of O. That is the second strength of the C of O, or the character of the C of O. The first one is issued by the governor. The second is you are to occupy the land for 99 years. Then the third is you can use it for bank transaction. You can use it to get loan. You can use it to get loan from the banks. And so you see why the C of O is the highest. Because for 99 years you are to occupy, and you can use it to get loan, and it's issued by the state's governor, or in case of the FCT, by the minister of the FCT. Then the R of O is the right of occupancy. It is the right of occupancy, and it's also issued by the governor, and you are to like a temporary occupation of the land. You are given a right to occupy the land, but temporarily. Unlike the C of O that you're to occupy the land for 99 years, this R of O you are to do it temporarily. And the strong point of the R of O is that you have that consent of the minister or the state governor in case of all states, and minister in case of the FCT, which is Abuja, to occupy the land temporarily. And also the state know that you are occupying that particular property, that particular land as at that time. But you cannot use the R of O for bank transactions. In case you want to obtain loan from the bank, you will not be able to use the R of O for that transaction. That's why when you're buying a C of O and you're buying an R of O, their prices are different. They have different prices, and their colors are different. And in an R of O document, I think next time I'll bring these two documents to. I think I've showed us before, but I will still show us again. I think that was when I was doing a video about land titles in Abuja. I will still bring it. The R of O does not have the TDP. That is the shape of the land. That's the TDP at the back of the document. But the C of O comes with the TDP that enables you see, that will not enable you see the shape of that land. Is it a square or it's distorted? And their colors are all different. And in the R of O, you don't have the picture of the allotee. In the C of O, you have the picture of the allotee alongside the document. It's on the document. That is the C of O. So let me clarify that the R of O does not have the shape of the land at the back of it, while the C of O has the shape of land, what we call the TDP, at the back of the document. And the R of O, you don't have the picture of the allotee. The C of O carries the picture of the allotee, which is the final document and the highest of all the land titles in Nigeria and also in Abuja. So I believe that we have questions, and we also want more clarity, and that's why I want us to participate. I always end this video, or I always end this content with us contributing to it. I always asking us to contribute, that if you know that you want other people to learn from you, from your own expertise, you should contribute, because this is not a monologue, it's a dialogue. So please call us to contribute in the comment section, to add our own views, and also we also will if you want to know more, to ask more questions, so that there will be more clarity, because nobody's an island. We learn and grow. When you stop learning, you stop growing. So thank you, and I believe I have added another knowledge to your repertoire of knowledge today. Thank you. See you in my next video. God bless you.